Anybody there? Hello. All right, guys. I don't know, late, whatever. I had all kinds of technical difficulties. All right. I'm live. I don't have anybody on yet, but hopefully somebody will come on. We're going to do some really crazy stuff tonight. Very crazy. It's going to be crazy, I tell you. It's going to be crazy. Yo, Devin. Devin, what's up? What is happening, Devin? How's it going, buddy? How is it going? Devin, tell me how you're doing, buddy. Tuesday, you get that in the mail. All right, let me get something set up here. I'm gonna get something set up, and as we're waiting for people to come in, let me get you all hooked up here. I'm gonna get you all hooked up. Devin, I gotta tell you what, buddy. I got some big plans for doing some really cool stuff. I'm telling you, I promise. It's going to be cool. Once you get that in the mail, you'll see how good my promises are. Because I don't mess around. No, 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 no. All right, let me get this thing going here, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm getting set up as streaming. Man, it was a crazy day today. Oh my God, it was crazy. Anyhow, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to see if I shut the light out. I'm going to shut out the light and see if you can see this better. Can you see that, Devin? You know, let me see here. Let me check something. All right. You know what that is? Hit the likes, please. Please hit the likes. All right. Got one like. Cool, 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 cool. All right. This is pretty cool, isn't it? Check it out. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unpack a part that I test. I'm going to need it. I'm going to turn the light on here in a little bit. But before I turn the light on, before I turn on the light, matter of fact, I could probably get a little more light here. Just a second. Let me try something. Let me try something to get more light. There we go. I got a little more light. All right. Plasma. Well, I'm going to show you something that's really cool. Check it out. Purple. Can you see the purple glow? It should be purple. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The gases inside of that tube is attracted to the plasma. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. All right. So anyhow, okay, so we got Bible Radio in chat. Hey, how you doing? And Chris, what's up? Chris, I think I know you from another stream. I got 20 viewers already? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Wow, that's cool for just starting out. That's awesome. Hit the likes, subscribe. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys, hold on a second. Okay, so got 20 viewers. That's amazing. All right, Chris, yes, Chris is in the chat saying Z, and then Bible. What did you? Bible with brother ST. My brother had one of those machines and he let my grandmother's hair. What? He lit your grandmother's hair on fire? Oh my God. It was a horsehair wig? Oh no. Anyhow, let's check this out. Let's see what kind of designs we can do with this puppy. And look at that. Look at that main line of plasma. Check that out. Now, I don't know if you can see inside of this other tube that I have, but I'm testing each point inside of that tube with the plasma. You can see I'm turning it. Check it out. I'm turning it. And it's hitting right on the points. It's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to go ahead and touch it. I'm going to see if I can feel anything. Oh my goodness. It's hot, actually. You're not supposed to feel the heat, but you can feel the heat. I'm going to put my finger, see, I put my finger right there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try different items. I'm going to see what happens when we put different kind of metals and materials and magnets and so forth. So let's check it out and see. Oh, look at that. That's a magnet. You can make a move with the magnet. That's kind of cool. That main line there. Floki, what's up? Floki, how you doing, buddy? Floki's back. All right. We're just having fun with this thing for now. I'm going to get to opening some items here in a little bit. I got some stuff that it says do not open, very dangerous. So we'll have to check that out here soon. All right, so that's what happens with the magnet. And, oh, look what gold. This is gold. I have a little bit of gold in here. And look what gold does to it. It makes all the blue ones come out. That's kind of cool. Look what it makes them dance. Gold is making them dance. Look at that. Look at that design on the top with the pink. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I know you have, Floki. I've seen you. Cammy. I love you, Cammy. Cammy. Yeah. Hey, anyway, Cammy, check it out. What we're going to do is, hopefully, let me try this piece here. Cammy. My buddy Cammy's in the house. Very good to see you, Cammy. You can't imagine. I missed you. Missed you a lot. We had some good times, didn't we, in that chat? All right. So, let's get to unpacking some stuff here. I have, yeah, I missed you, Cammy, a lot. Trust me. And you know, Cammy, you're my fave. You know that, right? You see me say that. You see me talk to you before. All right, let me just get this junk out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and grab something cool to open. And let's see, maybe something from 1980s. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get something from the 80s. I'm going to get some light on now. I'm going to cut the light on. We'll get back to this other thing, and we'll play with this later. All right, I got the light on. We're going to get this puppy out the way. Let's see, our first item that we're going to open. What is this? Oh my gosh, crypto! What's up? Let's open this up. Let's see what we got. All right. What does this say, guys? And Devin, are you there? Devin will probably know what this is. Devin always does. He figures everything out. We're going to try to figure out what we got in this package. What date does this say here? It says, I don't see. Do you guys see a date on this package? If you see a date, please put it in the chat. I don't see a date. There's no. Oh, look what it says on the back, guys. Check this out. Rasha Kara. Hey, Rasha Kara, did you get my email? I could not find a Furby yet. And when I find a Furby, I will let you know. All right, buddy? Did we figure out the metal airplane part with the blue nuts? Yes, we did. Devin, if you want to put that in the chat, Devin figured it out. Devin figured it out. And I guess they're selling for like $60 a piece. And I only have maybe 100 of them. I don't know. I got a whole bunch. But yeah, we're definitely... that's definitely cool that you figured that out because I didn't want to throw them away. All right. Now you remember, don't you, Floki? Okay, cool. All right, let's see here. It was a Cessna fuel line for an airplane. Yeah, Cessna. But you know what that's a very small airplane. It's just like a one seater or two seater engine airplane. Okay, we got a problem, Houston. I don't have scissors. What did I do with my scissors? I gotta find my scissors. All right, so anyway, let me see here. I gotta find something to cut this with. I'm gonna grab something here. Got my scissors. Okay, guys, are you ready? You've been stressed out? You can't remember yesterday, Floki? I hear you. Sometimes I can't even remember an hour ago. I get so stressed. All right, so check this out. I'm gonna cut this open here. Well, see, it looks like you can just open it like this, but it's still sealed. These are all sealed. Everything that I've been opening the last two streams, everything's been sealed and never opened. But I would like to find a date on this so that way we know it's been 19. I think it's 19. Oh no, it wouldn't be there. Where is there a date? Oh, date right here. Date. That would mean that it's 2003. 32nd. No, wait. Oh, yeah. 2003. Third month of 2003. 22nd day. That's the date. So this is actually a newer item. Usually I open stuff from the 80s or the 70s or the 50s. Okay, I cut that top off. See, I cut the top off. Let's see what's in this puppy here. Let's see. March 22. No. None of this could be from the 20s or the teens. It has to be either from... It's got to be at least 20 years old. Everything I have is the minimum... Because I collected it 20 years ago. At least. So, let's check it out. Let's see what we got inside this package. And what does that say again? Wow, static electricity. Hey, I got an idea. We'll cut the lights out. Whatever's in here, we're going to put on the light. We're going to bring it to the light that I had earlier. I can't see. What the heck am I doing? Oh, I found it. I found the item. Here we go. It's this. Oh, check that out. That big package for this little... Oh, my God. Let me see. Maybe I can get a... Here. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to get... Well, I'll just dump it out. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to take the scissors. It is a tiny, tiny, tiny transistor. They look like a four-legged bug. It's jumping around, or is that me shaking? I don't know. Maybe it's me shaking. Can you guys see that? All of that packaging for those two little transistors. Isn't that crazy? Yep, transistor, Devin. Devin knows it all. By the way, guys, Devin knows a lot. Okay. Where you get all the cool stuff, Cammy? I'll tell you what. Okay. So, I don't know if you watched the first stream I've done. I mean, I just started this. So, it's going to be, all over the place. But Cammy, I have over 45,000 items still in the package. Original factory package from the 1920s to about 2005. And the we opened a bunch on the other streams. If you watch the other streams, you'll see a bunch of crazy stuff. Maybe the date wrong. Maybe it is. Um, Tida. Maybe it is wrong. I don't know, but I just know that I haven't collected this since at least 20 years. It's been 20 years. I haven't collected much of anything in the last 20 years, except for when Rashikara wanted me to show a train. I found a train the other day, and that I just had around. Um, it looks like a little ceiling fan. It does. Oh my God, that does. Isn't that cool? I'm so glad you guys can see that, because I'm still trying to get used to the you know, the videoing and stuff. Let me see if I can get a get some of. Oh, I got it, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I got you. It's magnetic. Look at that. Now let's see if we can read what it says on top. There's numbers on top. All right. Whoever can read that's got the best eyes. Can you guys see that? That is a transistor. I bet this sucker is probably hard to find and pretty valuable. Sometimes the smaller items are more valuable. Yeah, you guessed it before. I know, Devin, you did. Cammy, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Rashikara, 48. It says 48 or is 42, Floki? All right, let's see here. If you guys can see it, because I'll tell you what, I'm trying to focus it in. If you can see, I can't see it. As a matter of fact, I think it was Floki last time wanted me to get a magnifying glass, and of all things, I should have one around here, a magnifier. Okay, Tammy, I got to tell you what, it's gonna get a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I promise you. What I'm doing now is I'm just trying to get used to it. And, oh my God, I have 13. Are you kidding me? I have 13 in here already. 5 likes. Wow. I already have 5 likes. I got 10 likes last time and I was on for an hour and a half. Awesome, guys. Thank you for liking. And I have the most watchers I've had. I mean, this is the most. I usually only get like 6. So that's pretty cool. All right. So let's get rid of this. I need to find my little container. We need to put these back in the container. I'm going to save these, and I think that these are pretty valuable, so I'm going to try to see if I can't find a home for them. And let's get to our next item. Oh boy, it's magnetic. Got it. Got them in there. Good. I got them both in there? Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Put it back in the package. Can't believe this huge package for tiny little ceiling fans. All right, we're gonna put that baby back, and gonna open up. Let's see here. What is this? Actually, the tape fell off. I haven't opened it yet, but we're gonna open it anyway. What is this? What is this? This is, oh my goodness, filaments. Filaments for some kind of electronic device. That's pure gold, guys. You guys want to see pure gold? And you see that discoloring there? That's actually normal on pure gold. It just needs to be cleaned. It's pretty cool. Very cool. Yeah, it will grow, Cammy. I'm sure it will. I just want to get all the kinks out, because I have. I'm just starting, like I said. Assortment of wire. No, Floki, actually. Oh, I know you subscribe, Floki. Thank you so much. I know what these are. These are for they're filaments. Yeah, they're like wires, but they're made out of gold. All right, so let me get the next item, and And it's going to be mainly it's going to be electronic parts. It's not going to be anything mainly. I mean, we will have some other cool stuff that we'll unpack. But all right, here we go. Here's our next item. Oh, it's going to be boring. It's going to be another transistor, it looks like, maybe. Let me get something better, guys. Let me get something better. But I'll open it anyway. And then I'm going to go get some real cool stuff. My box is in the other room. I got to go grab a whole bunch of different items. But let me open this up and see what's in here. Now, this is not original packaging. So this was repacked back in, I think, let me see what year. This was repacked back in 20 years ago exactly. Yeah. All right. Let me check what this is. Oh my goodness, it's stuck. Okay. I'll read the chat while I'm opening it up. All right. What's so special about gold other than the shiny color? Okay, well, I can tell you about gold. Gold has a lot of special qualities. You have to use gold in high I see if this is in high quality electronics like the satellites. Satellites have to have gold plated terminals and pins and ends and wiring because in really rough elements, gold will not tarnish or rust, and gold is the best conductor. And then they use silver in, if it can't afford gold, then they'll use silver. Good for electronics, yes, Devin, it sure is. Absolutely. All right, since I have Floki, let's see here. Floki and Devin's right there. All right, what we're gonna do is, let me go in the other room and let me grab my box of stuff. But these are diodes. Real quick, I'll set one down here. There's diodes. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the light for 1 minute and I'll be right back, okay? All right, guys, I'm back. I got a whole bunch of goodies. All right, Rashikara, are you ready? I'm going to show that, Devin. I'm going to show your comment. I think it's funny. Okay. Cammie, are you there? I want Cammie to be here to see this. And then, Cammie, you can leave. I just wanted you to see what I was talking about. I'm so excited Cammie's in the screen. Okay. Yes, Cammie's here. All right, great. Okay, so check this out, guys. This is what's so exciting about this stuff. I mean, it's literally packed. This one here, 1982. Look at that. Never opened from the factory. Okay. What's this one here? This one is 1992. All right. What's this one here? This part here is 96, but it's a cell photo vote. What the heck is that? Devin, do you know what that is? What is this thing? A cell photo vote. It's some kind of cell. We should open this first. But I'm going to ask you guys what you want me to open. And then, you guys, I got a giant package. Giant. And we'll have to open that. It's never been opened before. And we're going to have to see what's in there. Okay, let me read the chat. Nothing would happen. So you have a lava. Yeah, I got a lava lamp. I have everything. Okay, so solar cell. You think it's a solar cell? All right, let's check it out. Never opened since '96. Isn't that something? First time ever. Even, you know, what was so crazy was the other day, guys, the tape was so old it just fell off. I hate tearing like that. I need to do it properly. I have to do it properly, or else there'll be a bigger mess than I have. You guys would not imagine my mess. Someday I'm going to show you my mess, and I promise it'll go viral. Nobody has a mess like I got. I got the #1 biggest mess on earth. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is kind of cool, guys. Look at that. Look at the rainbow colors. That is very cool. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at all those colors. This is super cool. Wow. For solar panels? This is for solar panels? Hey, you want to know something? If that's the case, I'm working on free electricity, and I'm all into that. That's my main thing. I love free electricity. So, because my electric bill, when I tell you how much my electric bill was for 2 months, I promise you guys won't believe me, but it's the truth. And if I could find it, one of these days I'll put it on there. My electricity bill for 2 months, true story, $3,400 for 2 months. $3,400 for 2 months. I have 3 refrigerators, yes. But what happens in my neighborhood, I pay for electricity that people can't pay for. It seems like, I think that's what happens. Or somebody's stealing it or something. But yeah, it was $3,400 for, but that's also included water. So it's all my utilities, but it's all on the same bill. All right, let's look at this cell. Look at that. Can you guys see the green? Can you see that? Isn't that cool? So Devin, do you know how it works? You're going to bed? Come on, Rashakara, you going to bed? All right, buddy. You have a good night. Email me if you need something, okay? Yours is $144 a month? Yeah, because you're in Houston. Or no, that's not you, Devin. Yours is only, what? Wow. Delocen, 69. Where are you from? Cammy, yeah, true stories. $3,400 for 2 months. But you guys can see that? Do you see the colors? What colors do we got in that? Hey, you know what I should do? I should take this and put it on the plasma light later. We'll see what happens if we do. Maybe I'll get shocked. Yeah, I was robbed. Big time. Majorly robbed. You know what I don't understand, guys? I want to see if YouTube is... Because, see, I'm just getting used to this. This is my first time. So, it says there's one person in watching, but I literally have 10 people chatting. So, and now it says 0 people watching. Anyway, if you guys could hit the likes and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this apart and see how long it is. And we'll look at the packaging again. But if this is a solar cell, so what it does, they put a bunch of these together and it collects energy from the sun. And they connect them together and it makes electricity. Yeah, that's what it is, solar cell. That's kind of cool. That's really super cool. I'm going to go ahead and hook that up later on and try to see if I can get a little light to light up or something, or get a voltmeter. But that's awesome. I love it. I got a bunch of these, so I'm going to go ahead and play with those later. All right, let's get to the next item. And Texas. Okay, so you're from Texas, and so is Devin. Devin, the other person, is from Texas too. Um, Putting wires and stuff together. I made a fan the other day out of a microwave fan and some wires. Awesome, awesome. Recycling is awesome, awesome. From 7 to 17, Cammy. I know it's crazy. I had like 0 watchers, and everybody was in the chat chatting. I don't know how that happens, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. And then it kicked back down to 5 or 4, and then something. I don't know. It's been sporadic. Maybe because I'm brand new at this. I don't know, and I'm not doing something right. Also, I got to figure out. I got to ask and find out about my settings, and find out about. I'm going to change the camera style to the other way for the next one. This is the last time we're going to have the camera vertical. It's going to be horizontal, so we can show more in the stream. But all right, let me get to this next one here. Push switch. A push switch. Now, this. Let's see. I just want to show you guys. Look at this. Never, ever, ever, ever opened. Ever. Since it's been in the factory. 1990. Push. Oh, it has been open. This one's been open. Oh, it's probably because somebody had to check it. Well, I got more of them that aren't open. I guess I lied. All right, a push. Oh, wow! It's one of those for your bicycle. A horn, switch for the bicycle. Remember when you're? Well, I don't know how young everybody is, but I remember when I was a kid, we'd have these little horns and stuff on a bike, and we'd have a little switch, and it goes on the handlebars. Look right here. Goes around the handlebars, and you tighten it down, and it's your little switch. That's kind of cool. Brings back a lot of memories. I'm actually, and this was made in the USA, so this is from the 90s. Kind of neat. All right, let's get to the next one. This is 1982. Let me read the chat here. I had 21 viewers a second ago. Wow, Devin, cool. It's the counts to off. Yeah, they're off and on. Yeah, Cammy, you know how it works. Cammy's an old G. She's the old guard. She's been in these chats. Cammy, I think I met you 3 months ago or something like that. It's been about 3 months. I'm so glad you're here, Cammy. All right, so 1982. Okay, let me rip this. I can rip these. We're going to see what this... Oh, cool, guys. Usually when I open these, as you see my other streams, they're not colorful. And I love colors, like I told you the other day. There's a blue box. And let's look here what this sucker is. It is... Okay, Devin, I'm going to need you. You got to tell me what this is. I have no idea. I have no clue what that is. Not a clue. It says relay armature. Okay, that's what it says it is, but what does it do? Actually, I don't agree with you because my electricity bill, Dolo Send 69, my electricity bill, $3,200 for 2 months. So $1,600 a month. And that's with my water. And that's the true story. So I don't know what's going on, but it was very hot here in Los Angeles. And actually I'm north of Los Angeles where it gets super hot by the desert. So here's the instructions, guys. No clue. Can you read that? Oh, they're going for $35 on eBay? Devin, thanks. Now, that's awesome, Devin. You know, Devin, I would love to have you here. You could help me put this stuff on eBay. I need to recover some of the money I put out for everything. 45,000 different items. That's a lot of items over the years. But, okay. So I'm going to put that puppy back in here with the instructions. And, Devin, did you figure out what it does? All right. I'll put that sucker away. I'm gonna get to the real big one. I want Cammie to see the unpacking and you guys to see the unpacking of the giant item. I have no idea what it is. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. It does say what it is. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to tell you the date, 1993, and I'm gonna see if you guys can guess what's in this massive package. What do you guys think it is? You know what it does, that other thing? Okay, cool. We'll talk about it. We can email about it, Devin. So far, what did you like so far the best? I like the solar cell the best so far. Solar cell's kind of cool. I'll tell you what, hey, hit the likes. I would appreciate hitting the likes. Subscribe. If I could do better with likes today than I did last time I got 10 likes. I'm at 7 likes right now. If I could see 11 likes, oh my God, that would be so great. Maybe 11 or 12 likes. That would be phenomenal. All right, Cammie, are you there? Rashakara, did you go to sleep? I think you went to bed. Cammie's there. All right. Floki, are you there? All right. This is the big item. This sucker here is huge. I can't even get it in the camera. It's so big. But I do know for a fact that it hasn't been opened since, what did I say, 92? All right. How should I open this sucker? I'm going to open it like this. I'm just going to cut across. I'm going to get in here and see. It's like I have Christmas every day. It's kind of fun. When I was a kid, I never had a lot of gifts. 7 of us, very poor. But anyway, okay. What do we got here? What do we got here? We have something that says handle with care. Fragile. Okay. Only weighs 1,000 pounds. I'm going to cut this sucker. Does anybody want to guess what's in this box? Oh, you have 8. There's 8 likes over there? Oh, good. We just need 3 more likes. 3 more likes and I break my record. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. See what it is? Did you guys guess what it is? Yeah, Devin, I'm going to do more on the plasma globe after this unpacking right here. It's going to be cool. I'm unpacking all the items and everything that I've unpacked except, of course, this big one here. I'm going to put on the globe and see what happens. So I'm going to take the, especially the solar cell, wherever I put it. Oh, I found it. But yeah, the solar cell on the globe is going to be really a cool event. So we're going to do that. Okay, so can you guys guess what this is? Here, I'll show you. Look at that. There's some screws. It is a circuit breaker. Wow, that's huge. This circuit breaker here was for like a school or a real big skyscraper building or something like that. It's a 7 amp, 600 volts. That's huge. That's massive. 3-pole unit. So there we go. That's what was in there. Brand new. Hey, Devin, do you know what these go for? Let's see. I'll put it there so you can see what it is. Anybody wants to buy any of this stuff or need this stuff, let me know. I'll send it to you. Okay. Here we go. I got one more unpacking for later. Well, I got more unpacking, but one more up here. But I'm going to take the globe now. We're gonna do the globe. And I'm going to get the solar cell. And put a foil on it and fluorescent lights on it and does cool stuff. Oh, a foil? Oh yeah, I got foil. Oh, I got this. I got all kinds of different foils. Yeah, that's no problem. Ooh, wow, look at that bounce. It does do something cool with foil. But I got something really cool that I'm going to do with the plasma globe. Just give me a minute here. I'm gonna try the solar cell. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The solar cell. Look at that. Look, it looks like it's like burning. It's like, look at all the plasma going to it. Oh, wow. Look at that line. Do you guys see the line? Here, let me try to get it closer. Now that's cool. Check it out. Oh, that is super cool. Look at that. Look at the design it's making on there. It's like fire. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is so awesome. Yep, it does go through the wires. Here, let's do this. Ooh, I got a shock. How did I get a shock? That's awesome. All right. Let me try this here. I think this, let's see here. It was a static electricity shock. It wasn't from the globe, because you can't really get a shock once it hits the plastic. But that's some cool. Oh, look at that. Look at the spiral action. That's cool. All right. The foil, if you crumple it and it'll spark? Really? Okay. Well, I've got some foil. I want to show you guys something. I'm going to try something. Yeah, did you see the spark hit my finger? Okay. This is what I want to show you. I think this is going to be cool. It's foil, but it's got gold and silver in this foil, so it should react different. Oh, it's sticking. It's actually sticking to the globe. No way. Oh, lightning. That's cool. Ow! I got a shock again. Ow! Man. Oh boy, that was a good one. All right. Let me try this. I can't believe I got a shock like that. That's crazy. Ow, I keep getting... Ow! I got to use some scissors or something. I keep getting shocks. See the sparks? Watch. See the spark on top? Here. I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to show you guys a big spark on the outside, okay? Watch. Watch the spark on the outside. See the spark? Okay, so what I'm going to do is... Yep, I got shocked, Cammy. I got shocked. Look at those sparks, guys, on the outside. Dang. That's some powerful stuff. All right. Let me see here. I don't dare touch that thing by hand. I have to touch it with the scissors or something, because that's okay. So I'm going to try this and see if we can get a double spark. Wow, I didn't know that you can get sparks on the outside of these. Once it's plastic, it's actually moving it. Okay, let me get it closer. Let me do a better shot for you. I keep getting shocked though. Okay, here we go. Look at that electricity on the outside like that. No wonder it was zapping me. All right. Yeah, it's crazy, Cammy, isn't it? It's fascinating. I'll tell you what's not fascinating is getting zapped. It sucked. Ow! I can't get it off of there. Oh my goodness. See this one line going up to the top? This one right up here? That sucker wants me. Let's see. See, you don't see the sparks on the outside when you just have this. You got to start with metal on it. Okay? And then on the top of the metal, you get the sparking. Look at the sparking. Kind of cool. All right, I'm going to try this other one now. Which one will give me the biggest spark? It's this right here that gives me the biggest spark, the solar cell. Here, I'm going to get a giant spark for you. Actually, I do have a machine that can really spark for us. Wait. No sparking now. Okay. So, anyway, I'm going to take this off here. I thought what was really cool, my favorite thing about this, here's my favorite thing, is when I can do this. Oh, I keep getting zapped. See, watch. Look at the blue. Look at that. I can completely clear out everything except for a few of the blue, the blue bolts of energy. Wait, I'm gonna see if I get it down to 1. Boy, that's powerful. Yeah, I have one. Of course I have it, Devin. You know I have everything. But I just have to find it. Actually, do I have one nearby? I might. Let's try this again. Ow! I gotta stop. I got shocked really bad that time. Okay, let me get. I gotta get my gloves. I'm gonna play with this stuff. I always wanted to try something. I wanted to do this. Here, first let's do this. See, the electricity is going to the nearest point, and it's all wanting to gather together. So if I had just one giant finger, it would just go to that. But anyway, that's cool when it does that. The heat is actually, my palms are getting really hot. Like where it's hitting, in the middle of my palm, on the left, you see on the left there, that big circle, or even on the right, those little circles. In my hand, it gets really hot, super, super hot. And then everything else is like ice cold. It pulls the energy from the other area to where it's hitting. And energy is heat. That's kind of crazy. So, all right, I just want to try one more thing. I want to try a piece of silver, pure silver, and see what silver does, and see how big of a spark we can get with silver. And then I'm going to open some other stuff. I don't dare touch this sucker. I'll get zapped. It's crazy. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to do it this way. Oh, look at the sparks inside. Oh, that's cool. Cammie's laughing at me. Of course you are, because I'm being a goofball. I'm just a goofball. Anyway, no, actually, Cammie, I have a lot of inventions. I invented like not a machine, but a device to where I can amplify electricity, and it's pretty cool because you can save. I mean, it not only saves you a lot of money, but it's pretty soon it's going to get down to where it's going to be free electricity. And once a person has free electricity, get rid of the electric companies. That's my main goal. See, the electric company don't realize that they are hurting themselves by charging so much. There's guys out there like me that's wanting to invent something that gives us free energy, so we don't have to use the electricity companies anymore. Yep, it will be sweet. It will be sweet. Alrighty. So I'm going to show you one other thing. Oh, I'm going to try this here. Oh, let me see. So, Devin, did you figure that out? Would that work with the fluorescent? Oh, yeah, it will. Okay, I'm going to go see if I can get one. I know I have this one. See, there's fluorescent inside of this, but you can hardly see it. It's hitting the blue. Let's see here. You can kind of see it glow. Let me try to move this and see if I can't get it in the picture. Oh, there we go. See how it's bouncing inside there, the blue? That's the fluorescent part. Maybe, there you go. Look at it. It's going right to... It's going inside. Look, it's going inside. That is awesome. It's not a glare. That's actually causing that to light up. Transfer. Plasma transfer. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I know, Devin. It's one of those long ones. I have one, but I have the shortest one I have in my shop is like 8 feet, and I can't put that here. But I'm gonna get a small one. Tomorrow I'll have a small one for you. And then I got some other cool stuff I'm gonna show you. But let me try this here real quick. Ow! I just keep getting shocked. Okay, so I got something else I want to unpack and show you guys. And matter of fact, it was this. Here, let me get the light on for a second. I'm going to show you something real quick. This, right here, if you guys can tell me what this is, it looks like foil, but it's not. If you can tell me what this is, that would be cool. Devin, do you know what that is? You know what I seen today? I seen a heart in the sky. A Skyrider airplane was making a heart, and it looked like this. That's what it reminded me of. It wasn't perfect, but it was like that. But do you guys know what this is? It looks like gum wrapper or tin foil or aluminum foil. But this is something quite rare and special that you have to have in manufacturing. Okay, before I show you the next item, maybe you guys can tell me what that is. You guys want to see a pound of gold? No, it's not silver foil. I'll tell you what it is. This is solder. It's special solder. If I put a soldering iron to it, it'll just melt. You guys want to watch me put a soldering iron to it? Here. I'm going to fire up my soldering iron. We're going to have fun with my soldering iron today. Let's have fun with the solder iron. I'm going to shock myself and burn myself today. Radio interference wrap. Actually, that's not a bad idea. You could use it for that. That's a good idea. You guys want to see real gold? This is a real gold screw. It's real gold. All right. I got my soldering iron going. And we're going to solder something. I think this is should melt pretty easy with my soldering iron. If not, then I have to get you some solder and I'll have to show you that. But this should melt pretty easily. Let's try it. I don't know if it's hot enough yet, guys. Nope, not hot enough yet. Oh, yeah, it is. See the hole? It just puts a hole in it. All I do is just touch it, and it'll put a hole into it. Here, let's do this. Let's have fun with it. It still needs to warm up, the iron does. But I'm just going to lay it on there, and look at it, melts right through it. It just melts it. Look at that. It's just melting. Just melts right through it. That's cool. Watch. Just melts. Look at that. You don't even have to push. I don't even have to push down on it. I just touch it. I just barely touch it. Watch what happens. Look at that. Is that not the coolest? All right, let's make a pile. I'll make a quick pile here. I'll pile up the solder and I'll make a little tiny pile of solder. I'll do that here. I'll read the chat while I do that. Tin and lead. Devin, come on. How did you know? How did you know it's tin and lead? It's 80% lead, 20% tin, and a little bit of silver. Okay, we're going to watch this thing pile up. I'm going to show you what it takes. In about 5 minutes, this won't look like this. It'll just be one little tiny pile of solder. Got to roll it around. Look how small the pile's getting. It's going to get down to one little tiny bead. It's like it's disappearing. Check it out. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Look at that. See that little bead? I'm going to make this whole thing a little bead like that. Remember how big it was when I first put it down? Now look how small this pile is getting. Smaller and smaller. And then once it gets to a certain size, it'll all stick together. Oh, Cammy, I'm glad you said that. You're right. But I don't know, Cammy, if you can hear that noise in the background, it sounds like a motor or it's a fan. It's a fan that blows. And I learned that when I was young. My father had me always have a fan on facing my face. Because what I do when I'm working with this stuff, the fan blows the air behind me from my face back. And I always have circulation. No matter where I'm at, I got to have circulation. Did my soldering iron go out? Let's see. No. Look at that little pile, though. It just keeps getting smaller and smaller. But there we go. Now I can really melt this stuff. And it's got such a low temperature melt that it doesn't take much. Remember how much there was there 2 minutes ago? Now look. Gonna make a little tiny pot. Now it's liquid. Look, liquid. Here, let me get the, there we go. Can you guys see the liquid? Look at that. It's very cool. Let me put this in here. Let me make this pile here. And we're gonna see, this is pure silver. I'm gonna stick this solder to pure silver. You know, it doesn't stick. Well, it should. We'll just make a little bead. I don't want to burn up the house. Okay. There we go. Here, I'll form it to, I'll make a little something out of it. Here, I'll make a circle or a heart. I'll make a little heart. I'll try to. There we go. All right, when that cools down, we'll pick up the heart and check it out. Here, watch this. There we go. There's my little heart. Love you guys. That's my heart to you guys. Ooh, that sucker's hot. See the heart? That's for you, Cammie. That's for you, Devin. Ah, it's still hot. Once it cools down, I can pick it up. That sucker is hot. Ooh. Anyway, there's our little heart. I'm going to set that sucker off the side. There we go. Actually, you know, all these years I've been messing with this stuff, I've never made a heart before. Let me, you know, I think I have some red ink. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know. I think I have to leave it up to you guys and see if this thing looks like a heart. I don't know. Kind of does. I'm going to set it here and see. Does that look like a heart or not? A broken heart, maybe. Anyway, I tried. Okay, I'm not an artist, believe me. The worst at art. Stick man. Okay. So, look what we got. We got another relay. Devin, didn't we open one of these? I think I've opened this before. Here, let me see. I'm gonna check my pile. And I don't know. Maybe it's a different one. Let me see. Let me check. Cammie, thank you. But I'll tell you what. I appreciate you guys so much being here. I know it only says 3 people. That makes me happy. That makes me happy that somebody's actually watching this, and I'm still learning big time. I'm still learning. Oh my God. And if you guys could hit the likes though, I would like to get at least 11 likes. Yesterday I got 10. And if I could get 11, oh my God, that would be so cool. I would so much appreciate it. Oh, and another one? Devin, you think so? Hey, Devin, does that say Tuesday you're going to get that from me? Because I looked at it yesterday and it said tomorrow or today. Well, it'd be today for you, tomorrow for me. Well, actually, it is tomorrow for me. So it is Monday already. But, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you got that from me. And let's open this guy up here. Let's see what we got. That says 92. Okay. This one's heavy. Wow. Very well packed. Oh my goodness. No, we didn't open one of these before. No way. That looks like it's paper towel. The company used paper no, actually it's not. It's some kind of material. Are you kidding? Another another package. Wow, Devin, this is going to be very, 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 very valuable. This puppy's very valuable. Probably worth $300, I would say. Why don't you look it up, Devin? Let me know. It's a sensor. Yeah, I'm going to check this out. This is pretty cool. Oh, it's only 20 to 32 volts, so that kind of bothers me. But that's for DC. So input is AC 120. That's good. That's pretty good. All right. Tuesday night, Devin? Okay. All right. Well, that's good. I'm just glad you get it. Now, what time does your postman go, Devin? At night? Because I had my postman came at 8:30 the other night. 8:30 at night. And I thought maybe 5 o'clock was cut off or something. And the package said it's going to be delivered. And 7:30 rolls around, never got a package. 5 minutes to 8, never got a package. And it kept saying on the tracking, going to be delivered, out for delivery. I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, no way. They made a big mistake. I know they did. And sure enough, right at 8 o'clock, postman rolls up and delivers. I couldn't believe it. I've never, ever, ever seen the mailman come that late before. Only at Christmas I seen him 6 o'clock. That is an over-under voltage sensor. Okay, so Devin, is that valuable or not? Do you think it's valuable? I'd like to know. If it is, and I need to find a baggie. I lost it. Oh, here we go. I gotta put this in a bag. And let's see here. Cammy, I gotta ask you a question too. Okay. Cammy, before you leave, could you do me a favor and check out my next live, at least one more? Because I'm going to be doing things a little bit different, and it's going to be pretty fun. I might just go ahead and walk around and show you guys some cool stuff. And then also, I'm going to be going, I'm going to be doing some other stuff that, this is just like big time practice runs. So, Cammy, if you would check out the next one, that would be great. That would be so awesome. And I really appreciate you being here so much. So glad to see you again. I'm so glad to see you. You know, Cammy, one of the reasons why I'm doing this, one of them, and it's a pretty good reason, I missed you guys. I missed you guys a lot. So hopefully we all can... be together again in the chat. That'd be awesome. So anyway, Cammy, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully I can see you tomorrow. And I really appreciate it. You have a great night, Cammy. All right, Devin, I got to tell you about Cammy. She is like one of my favorite in a chat. I met her in a chat like 3 months ago in another chat, my friend's chat. And speaking of that, my friend, I'm supposed to be doing this with my friend. Hopefully, I can do that again, but I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I met her, like met Cammy three months ago. Met them and awesome, just totally awesome. So you guys are great for being here. And Devin, what do you think I should do with that last item? Think I should sell it or not? Do you think it's valuable? What do you think? Let me know. I'm gonna do the. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm already 70 minutes in. I thought I just started. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. I think I'm gonna go look for that fluorescent light. The last product? Oh, okay. I'll show you again. Hold on. Okay, Devin, I just want to know what you think. If I should sell it or not, or do something with it. Is this sucker? It's a over under voltage sensor. I think that's pretty. It's got to be pretty valuable. You would think. Oh, it's got the national stock number. Can you look that up on the national stock number? Once you have those, you got everything. You got all the information. That's what's so cool about it. And Devin, I'll hook you up. I really will. If you could help me with this one. For me to get, if I can make some money on it. You guys see what this is? It's a filter. Isn't that cool? That's pretty awesome. That is cool. You know that's fiberglass on the outside? This is fiberglass. That's fiberglass and then metal inside, of course. All right, here, I'll get you the number, Devin. Here. Okay, it's 5945 00413 1254. So 5945 00413 1254. Devin, how many likes does it show I have? I think this is going to be value. You tell me what the price is on these. That'll be great. But we'll have to figure out some way of compensating you, helping me. Once you get your thing in the mail, you'll see that I'm for real. Because there's a lot of people messing around on the internet. 8 likes? Okay, cool. Got 10 last time. Well, I think maybe I should just stay on until I get more likes. I don't know. But were you able to find that? Find that stock number? Look at these babies. These are CPUs. I can get some more stuff to unpack too. I literally have probably 1,000 of them next to me. I mean, not far from me. Let me see what I got here. Okay, jumpers. All right. This is a cool tube. That's kind of cool. I'm going to put the tube to the plasma bulb, the globe. here in a minute. Let me put this up. All right, here we go. Did you guys see the smoke? There's smoke come off of that. Nope, doesn't do anything different than usual. Okay, the info on it. Okay, great. I'll check it out and see. It's ozone. Yeah. I know that smell. Hey, Devin, do you know that smell of ozone? It's a very distinct smell. It's nothing. Doesn't smell like anything else. That's what they. Oh, look, I got it down to 1 practically. Oh wow. I got 1, and boy, is it hot on my hand. Wait, let me try to get it to 1. No, there we go. I got it. Look at that. Oh, 1. All that energy going into one spot. Kind of cool. All right, so 3. Okay, you emailed me that. That's great. I'm gonna go ahead and try to find a way of maybe finding somebody that can use it or sell it or something like that. But I haven't tried this yet. Nope. I have to find a fluorescent bulb. That's what I want to do, is find a fluorescent bulb and try that. You got me all curious on how it lights up. Because it should light up. Because it transfers the plasma to the fluorescent. Because that's all that's really in a fluorescent bulb. Hey, Devin, do you remember the item you guessed the other day? I freaked out. Do you remember what the name of that was? Here, let me see if I have it. Yep. Look what it's doing to the plasma. This is going to be cool. Oh, wow. Wait, I'm trying to get it to where it looks like a fan. Can't believe that Cammy was here. That's so awesome. All right, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let me view your message. Oh, a big bulb. Yeah, I'll get a big one. I'll get a one that's like 3 feet or something. I'll have to find one. I know I have one around here. I just have to find it. Oh, wait a minute, Devin. I think I got one nearby. Oh my gosh, hold on. I think I got one. I think I got it. But it's burned out. Never mind. I got one, but it's burned out. I wonder if it'll work. Let's try it. I got one, Devin. Devin, I got one. Okay, are you watching? Devin, I found a fluorescent bulb. Are you watching? Because I'm going to do it. The burned out one would work? Yeah, I think you're right. How do you know all this? That's awesome. Okay, are you ready? I got one that's 5 feet tall. I'm not going to get shocked, am I? Let me know if I'm going to get shocked or not. Because if I'm going to get shocked, I'm not going to do it. Devin, no shock? Okay, so, all right. Are you ready? I found one. I found one. I found one. I found one. And that'll be cool if it lights it up. All right, here we go. I'm going to bring it into the picture. Oh, it's lighting up before I even put it up there. Hold both ends. No, I don't need to hold nothing. Look. It's real bright in here. You can't see. It just looks white to you. But I'll shut this off. See how I shut it off? There's nothing. I turn it on. It turns on the light. Oh, that is so cool. Devin, that's the coolest. How did you know that? It's dusty, this thing. So that's how these work. Devin, oh, that is so cool. Here, let me shut this off again. I shut it off, nothing, right? Turn it on, bright. Let's do it behind, that way you guys can see. Okay. I'm not even touching to it. I shut it off, turn it on. And it's really bright for me. I need to turn my camera for next time. But that's awesome. That is awesome. How cool is that? Let's try it in the light. Okay, this thing is filthy. No. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, Devin, that's freaking cool. It has gas inside, I know. Maybe touch it. I did touch it. It does the same thing. It's the same brightness if I touch it or if it's an inch away. That's freaking cool, dude. That is super cool. What's this blue button for us? I don't know. But that was so cool. I didn't even realize that would do that. I learned something from you, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. That's awesome. What was so cool was when I took the fluorescent bulb and it was about 5 inches away and I'm holding it in my hand and it's starting to light up. That's, okay. Here's the thing, Devin. How they do how there'll be a magician will hold a light bulb and it lights up in their hand. That's how they do it. That's what they do. They use some kind of device like this that's like up their sleeve or in their jacket, and they turn it on and it lights up that light bulb. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, it excites the gas particles. Brilliant. Yep. Very smart. Very smart. Very smart. Where's your girlfriend at tonight, Devin? Is she going to be on? She said she was going to stop in. Not sure if she came in and gone already. All right, well, that's cool. It was nice seeing her the other day. How long have you guys been together, if I could ask? She's real sweet. Oh, wow. So, long time. That's great. I've been married for a long time. Very long time. So long that you probably wouldn't believe me. Anyway, let's try a relay. Let's see for what a relay will do. I can't believe I was getting sparks off those that earlier. Oh, I know. We should take the heart. What do I do with the heart? Oh, here I got something I cannot touch it with. Can I touch it with a Geiger counter tube? That might not be good. I just did it though. Ooh, because there's gases in this tube. Have you ever seen a Geiger? Did I show you the Geiger counter tube? Blow myself up? Nah, I won't do that. But I do have some stuff that could blow myself up with, and I don't use it. I won't touch it. I'm not that stupid, but sometimes I am. Anyway, let me try something else. One more thing. Yeah, I couldn't believe I was getting sparks off of the top. I mean, I was getting some big shocks. It was startling shocks. But tomorrow I'm going to have like 15 items, different items. And I'm going to have some unique stuff. I'm going to try to find things that are not electronic related, which would be kind of cool. Let's see. But I have a giant building, and I have to go through it. Oh, I know what I want to try. I have gas-filled vacuum tube with argon. And it don't do nothing. Wait, maybe that ain't the right one. I need an argon tube. I got an argon tube somewhere. If I tried an argon tube, that would be super cool. I'm gonna get my argon tube out. I have it somewhere. Here, I'm gonna go try to get my argon tube. Do you know what argon is, Devin? Yeah, it does make argon won't do anything. Okay, well then I won't try it. Let me know if I should try it. But anyway, all right. I'm gonna check out your email. There's another 90 minutes. Uh, Neon and fluorescent. Okay, xenon, neon, and fluorescent. What other gases are there? What about what kind of gas, Devin? What kind of gas is in this globe? It's fluorescent, right? Or is I mean it's not fluorescent. I mean you said it's oh my gosh, I can't. Anyway, yeah. Tell me what's the gas that's in here, so I know, because if I have that gas in a tube, then it should follow out and connect to the next. Here, let me see. Is this it? This is it, I think. Yeah, here's my argon tube. Nothing. There's argon gas in this. A little bit. Look. You can see the purple glow on the side. Here, I'm going to move this. it's glowing purple inside. A little bit of a purple cast. The argon is glowing a little bit of purple. Ooh, okay, I gotta show you. This is it right here. If I can get it in the picture. Wait, no, never mind. Like atmosphere gas, it's just air, I think. Okay. Oh, okay, I got you. Like atmosphere gas, just regular oxygen. But what is that middle thing? What's that thing in the middle that looks like it's a sunshine? Neon and argon. Okay. And krypton. What? What's krypton? I haven't heard of krypton before. It's a notable gas? I didn't know that. Well, let's see what I can do here. Krypton, huh? So is it like Superman and that kind of thing? How he's that's the one thing that kills him is krypton, or what it's called? It's called I can't remember exactly what it is. Oh, really? Light up the leads? So check it out, Devin. It says that they are reactive to Okay, I got magnets. A lot. Let me try it again. I got a million magnets. I got billions of magnets. All right, here. I got a real strong neodymium magnet. Ooh, you're right. Look at that. Oh wow, they're bouncing. Look at it, the pink part, how it dances. Let me try one on each side. Let's try one on each side. Oh, it does. Look what it does to the pink stuff. Ooh, they very strong magnets. Oh wow, looks like little birds or something. And look at that. Looks like birds flying inside. Dude, that's cool. I'm glad you mentioned the magnets. This is super awesome. From both, okay, all right, let's see what you're saying here. If I put both contacts from an LED light, oh, yeah. It would, it should. I think it should. I'm going to have to find an LED light, though. Look at the little birds inside, like, look at those little things that are like, they're like flying around inside. That's awesome. Wow. Strong magnets. Okay. So 95 minutes. Let's see. It says if you touch the magnets together while they are on the bulb, it will cause a nuclear... What? Really? Just kidding. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't scare me like that. You're gonna blow me up, man. Yep. All of a sudden, there's a big explosion, and the whole block blows up. And they'll say, "Oh, that's Danny. He's having some good times over there." Yep. All right, Danny. Yeah, Mr. Danny here. I better I better take off. It's 95 minutes. Hopefully somebody will watch the stream or share it or something and I can get 11 likes because I really want to get 11 likes. I got to find my lava lamp. I have one, but I don't know what I did with it and I don't even know if it works. But yeah, I'm going to you know what I should do? You know, that's a good thing you said that, Devin, because what I should do is I should have the lava lamp on in the frame at all times. And I'm going to set my camera sideways, you know, horizontal, so we can get it all in the frame. That'll be kind of cool. So I will, but maybe I should buy a small one then, because the one I have is giant. What's the biggest lava lamp you ever seen? You know, maybe I should, Devin, 3 foot tall? Dang. Devin, do you think that we should, I should stay on for a little bit and, of 6 foot tall? Wow. I'll stay on for a few minutes more and see if we get somebody else in the chat. I think we might. But you do realize that I intentionally started my live late. So I didn't get a lot of people in here. But next time I'll start it super early and I'll get a whole bunch of people in here now that I'm kind of familiar with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But if you want to suggest to me, do you like the relay stuff or do you like the transistor stuff? What do you want me to? I know you like. I'm gonna do the globe. I'm gonna have the globe in most all my streams so we can put certain things to it, touch different things to it. But I'm gonna get the lava lamp. I think. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course. Of course, 8 a.m. or 6 at night. Yeah, the 6 at night is what I would do. And we'll get about 100 people in here. I'm pretty sure 50 to 100. Um, I just, you know that these last two are just practice. And I have some really cool other stuff I'm planning on doing. But for now, this is good enough. So I didn't catch it. Did you ever tell me what time the mailman goes, your postman goes? So it's Tuesday morning. You'll get that then, late morning. All right, all right, all right. Sounds good. Who was that guy that was from Texas that was in here? Did you recognize that person? I thought maybe I thought maybe you shared it with them since it was in the same area you're from. Oh, it's already in Dallas? You know, this is a true story. I got to tell you about a letter I sent. One time, I sent a letter from Los Angeles to Nebraska. And it took 28 days. Just a letter, a standard letter with a stamp. 28 days. And I even had tracking on it. I had just a regular letter, you know, a letter with the stamp, you know, the regular size envelopes. And I had tracking on it, and it took 28 days. Crazy. You don't know him personally? Okay. It's, yeah, 28 days forever. And it wasn't during COVID, and it wasn't during a holiday. So what happened was they must have lost it and found it again. That's probably what happened. Never had that happen before. The longest I ever had to let her go, and the longest it took to get delivered was 4 days. And it's kind of like this. But see, with the weekend, it's actually 2 business days from me to you. So that's good to know. Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's Woodville. My son lives in Woodville, Texas. Not Woodlands. It's Woodville. And that's about 50 miles northeast of Houston. I don't know if it's a real tiny town. Do you know Woodville? I don't know if you know that town or not, but that's the one I was trying to remember the other day. We were trying to figure it out, but oh, did you share with that Mr. Bone dude? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Yeah, it's like, isn't it like 75 miles or something northeast of Houston? But I guess they got a Walmart, so it's not that small of a town, right? Oh yeah, yeah, Belmont, exactly. So, have you ever been to California? Ever been to Los Angeles, Devin? We should get you out here someday, or I should come there. Because if I go to, it's like 200 miles. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know then. I I thought it was 75. He told me it was like 75 miles from Houston. Because when you guys had that big flood, did you live in Houston when they had that giant flood? That was horrible. It floods a lot there, huh? Yeah, I know. You guys get a lot of bad weather, especially if you have a hurricane. There's Hurricane Katrina. No, it was after Hurricane Katrina. It was a big flood of Houston. It was another. It was a different hurricane. Oh, what was it called? Hurricane. It was the hurricane, the big hurricane after Katrina, like 5 years after or something. Wow, 17 inches? Jesus. Ike. No, another name. Maybe it was Ike. Yeah, but I watched that whole thing. Yeah, yeah, Harvey. Yes, it was Harvey. It just flooded out everything. Bad. Yeah, I remember. That was horrible. Did you get it? Were you there at that time? Wow. 5 feet? Did you guys have to get in a, like, stand on stuff? They're on the roofs? Oh, I can't imagine. How bad were the mosquitoes and the humidity after that flood? That's the big question. I bet it was horrific. I bet you guys had like a million mosquitoes and stuff after that. Yep. You had to smash a hole in the roof and crawl outside? Oh, wow, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, after the water went down, I bet it was horrible. That's just, oh, I can't imagine, though. But did your phones, did they still work when you were in the flood? And you could use, how did you use power? Or did you have any power to charge your phones? That's, that's terrible. My phone still worked. You had a few ways of charging it? Oh my God. You're so lucky. Can you imagine not having your phone? You know, if there was one device I could not live without is my phone. Actually, I gotta tell you, there's two things I gotta have. I mean, I could go without everything else besides, of course, water. I mean, I could go without food for 20 days. But there's one thing, two items I gotta have. Two. Only two. AC and my phone. If I have AC in my phone, AC, air conditioning and my phone, I don't care about anything else. I mean, I care, but I could go without. You had one of those huge battery banks, and you're jumping off cars? Oh my God, dude, of course. Of course. You are the person that everybody wants to be around when there's a natural disaster. You're that guy. Me, I'm the same way. Of course. Oh, Devin. Devin. I bet you were everybody's best friend because you had that battery bank. Rode a jet ski in the front yard? Wow. Wow. That's awesome. Are you there? No, I think the stream's still up, Crypto. You had military food packs at the high school and the stores got destroyed? Oh, it just glitched for a sec? Okay, cool. All right, Devin. So you had those military food packs, a battery bank. People were jet skiing in the front yard. What about your clothes? Did you wear the same clothes all week? Oh, wow. They gave you 2 boxes a week for 2 months per person? Dang. What did people do for work? And what did people do for, like, clothes, clean clothes, and other things, and medicines? Oh, you had your clothes put up high? And the water worked after 3 or 4 days? Okay. Now, the electricity, though, was out, though, for a little while. No power for 2 weeks? Unbelievable. Everyone in town was cooking freezer meat, so lots and lots of barbecues. I can imagine. Now, for the barbecues, if the stores were down, how did they get charcoal? Oh, they probably use wood. But how do you use wood if it's all wet? What did you guys cook with? Propane, probably, I'm sure. You guys probably had a lot of propane. That's crazy. Yeah, it's unreal. Definitely. Man, you've been through it. You've been through it, dude. So, after a few days, everything was dried out and not everything flooded as bad as others. Okay. So you guys kind of gathered around the good areas and the other areas just let it all dry out. But, but, was that the worst disaster you've ever been in? I'm sure it was. There was a lot of crime going on, like looting, and there was a curfew. Oh, I can imagine there was a curfew. So actually, it's like LA when we have curfews and we have looting, but we didn't have the water. Do you know that it goes 9 months, 12 months without any rain here? That's how crazy it is. Devin, you've been through it though, man. My man, you've been through it. Your brother went to jail for being out past the curfew for 45. What? 45 days in jail for being out after the curfew. Nah, the cops had it in for him then. Those are some bad cops. Those are some bad cops. Man, if I was your brother, I'd be suing them. It must be a stupid sheriff. That's unbelievable. You had to work past to be out at night from my boss and weren't working. Oh, okay, I got you. Ah, wow, dude, are you kidding? That's nuts. That's crazy. I just pictured doing all that. Man, I'm so fortunate right now. I got my electricity, I got my water, I got my food, I got my phone, I got my AC, I got my microwave, clean clothes, and all my stuff. But yeah, we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone and we take it for granted. Absolutely. Devin, you really have been through it, man. Did you ever video any of that stuff? Did you ever take like, photos and short videos? I know I'd be doing that. Let's see. People in Israel, Syria, and Ukraine have it real. Oh, yeah, of course. Gaza. In Gaza, they got it bad too. I mean, you know, here's the one thing about Gaza. You know how they're starving them in Gaza? There's no food. They shut it off or whatever. Okay, at any rate, all the people there. There's no food, no medicine, and they say they're starving them to death. I do not understand why Why, Devin? Now check this out. And crypto, why the people in Gaza, they live a mile away from the sea. Why don't they go fishing and eat fish? If they're starving to death, go fishing and eat seafood. Don't get it. You took videos, but they got lost, and in time, yeah, you lose your videos on phones. I get it. But Devin, what do you think of that? Okay, people that live in Gaza are only a few miles away from the ocean or the sea, and there's a billion fish there. Why don't they just make a pole and get a line and a hook and go fishing, and then they won't starve to death? I don't get it. I just don't get it. They're literally walking distance, 20-minute walk to go to the sea and go fishing for their food and water. Actually, they have to desalinate it, but yeah, okay, they do catch fish and crabs, but then why are they starving to death? You eat fish and crabs all day long. Overfishing is really bad. Well, yeah, but my point is though, okay, literally everybody's starving to death there, right? There's no food. All they get is rice. Why don't they just go and fish? Makes it where the area doesn't make as much food later. Overfishing, it's really bad. Okay. No, it's too many people there? No, but what I'm saying is, okay, there's 5 million people. No, there's really actually 2 million people that are there and 1 million are starving. Okay, so why doesn't 20,000 of them go there, get a stick? They could just go somehow, they can catch fish, make something to catch fish, get a big net, catch a bunch of tuna, catch a bunch of crabs, and eat the seafood to stay alive. I understand if it's dry and there's no rain and there's no, fruit and vegetables. I get that. And there's only dirt if it's like the desert. But the sea is literally a few miles away from where they're at. I'm stunned that they don't talk about them to go fish for their food. Instead, they just die. That just don't make sense to me. I'm sorry, but you're right. Israel and Ukraine and Syria, all those countries have it super bad. 7,000 people die every week from the Ukraine war. It's a legit, yep, it is a nightmare. Yeah, the fish would go bad, but I get it. But why won't they migrate to the beach? Just migrate there. Put their tents up over by the beach, and then they could eat fresh food all the time. Because if you look at the map, I even looked at the map, and I noticed that there's houses and streets right next to the ocean, the sea, or whatever it is. It's the Mediterranean Sea. That's what it is. There's all kinds of Mediterranean, food in that sea. Just live next to it like they did back, 2,000 years ago, and eat that. You would smoke the fish and cure it? Yeah, actually, that's brilliant. That is really brilliant. You could even can it. You could do stuff like that. You can preserve it. And the greatest thing is, it's the Mediterranean Sea. It's full of salt. All you need to do is put it in salt water, and it'll preserve for years. It is a miserable way to live. Exactly. But until they figure it out, until they figure out the war and all of that stuff, it'll get them through until that happens. That's my point. They're saying, okay, there's 1 million people dying from no food, but they're literally 2 miles away or a mile away, a few blocks away from the Mediterranean Sea with all this seafood, and they're dying of starvation? No, I would go if I had a family. I would just take my tent and go live on the beach, get a fishing pole or get a net, get crabs, get the fish, get the seafood, get some wood, make and you could cook your food right there. The only problem that I would have is fresh water. And of course, you can desalinate water, seawater, the salt out. All you have to do is put it in bags and lay it in the sun, and the sodium goes to the bottom, and poke a hole at the top, and you can siphon it off the top. But yeah, definitely I'd find a way of living if I was those people in Gaza. It would have to be do nothing to, but okay. You said fishing is hard for me. I think I would have to do nothing but fish just to live off the perch. I get it. I get it. No, no, no. I get it, Devin. I totally get it. I'm just saying, there's people there that know how to fish, and there's fishermen. Just all become fishermen. Have one, teach. They say, if I give you a fish a day, or I teach you to fish every day, you're going to live a lot longer to be taught how to fish. But that's all I'm saying. It's just one of those things. It's like a square block into a round hole. It's just one of those things I can't understand. There's people dying of starvation, and they live next to the sea. That just doesn't make sense to me. You can get food. You can even get seaweed. Just eat seaweed. I mean, seaweed and fish, you can survive, stay alive for a year, 2 years. See, and you can stay alive for a lot longer than that if you adapt to it. But they're saying, okay, the food got cut off. People are dying within a week. It's that kind of thing that bothers me. But anyway, oh my God, I've been on here for 2 hours and 2 hours and 2 minutes, dude. That's because I'm rapping with you, my man. And I appreciate you. We have 4 people watching. I don't know who they are. I think Crypto's still here. I don't know. Anybody else here in the chat? I think it's just Devin and I. And that's cool. And Devin, check it out. I'll get some time. I'm going to figure out how you're going to do the mod thing. And then you think 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. will be the best for doing the live. I think I'm going to do it Tuesday, and I'm going to have a killer live stream. I'm going to do some killer stuff, and let's try to get like 100 people in here. What do you think of that? And I'm going to check out your email and see what that item was. This item. I'm going to check this out. So, give us some thought. Hey, Devin, if you could let me know, what do you think? Is it maybe 8 o'clock? Wait, 6. Let's see, 6 p.m. would be 8 p.m. your time. So, yeah, I think that'd be prime time. I'd actually like to do it about 7 p.m. So if we could do it at 9 your time, 10. Yeah, I think that would be good. That'll pick up a lot of viewers. And, all right, that'd be good. Okay, and if you have any friends or anybody you could just share this with and tell them to subscribe. Because I think if we get 5 people sharing, 5 subscribers sharing, I think we can actually get 50 to 100 viewers. That would be awesome. But I could just talk to you all night, I'll send you my phone number one of these times, and we'll chat when I have time. Or wait, did you send me your number? I think you did. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did send it. All right. Devin, you have a great night. Crypto, you have a great night. Or morning. It's 4 o'clock there. Devin, it's 4 o'clock. All right, my man. All right, we'll talk to you later. Devin, you're my brother. I appreciate you so much. Crypto, thanks for stopping by. And I'll hit you up later on. I'll check out the emails here in a little bit. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, good night.